Yo, what up guys? Welcome to this very first preview of the Searey from FlightSim Studio AG. Here she is. Just gonna have a little look around it first just to show you. Then we're gonna take it out for a little test flight. And I bet you're all wondering, yeah, we're in the middle of the ocean. We are at the Great Barrier Reef in Australia. And this is it, guys. The quality looks pretty neat, doesn't it? I'm loving the look of this plane. You know, if you're into amphibian airplanes, you are going to absolutely love this. It's really, really, really neat. It comes in 5 different liveries as well. Red, grey, silver, white, green. Many different colours, guys. And it's going to be released. I don't know the exact release date, but I'm sure it's very soon. And I want to thank Martin, the developer, for sending me an early copy of this aircraft to show you guys. So we're going to go in the cockpit and get out of drone cam. We're going to go inside, and right here is the cockpit, guys. The quality looks pretty cool. I'm digging the textures, but there is a couple of textures on the front here where he should really change. That looks like some kind of foam or something, unless it's meant to be like that in real life. But over here we have the tablet. That's going to give us all information. The map, you can actually turn the brightness up and everything on here too. So you've got the actual map, pre-flight inspections. So if you actually touch on these pre-flight inspections, you can flick through all the different views, pre-flights, like that. And the engine on the back as well. And your elevator, your rudder, and your ailerons. Right, it's very, 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 very simple to start. It's such a simple aircraft to fly, and I'm sure you guys are going to have a lot of fun with this once it releases. So first things first, we need to turn on the... Actually, let's put the magnetors on first, and then we're going to put these alternators on. I think they're already on, actually. Yeah, the master switch is already on. It shouldn't have been. That should have been turned off. And now we're going to turn the avionics on. There's the avionics. It's got different functions for it as well, heading, altitude, and all that stuff. You can switch through. You can turn it off and on. And over here, on the tablet, you can change the different weights from the pilot, nose ballast, passengers, the load, and the fuel. You can change it all via this tablet over here. So we're going to leave it all full. And we're going to be very heavy. Now let's go back to the map. I've already plugged in the flight. It's got like a default autopilot in it. So all you have to do, like if you're on a PC, just press Z to turn on the autopilot, and it'll take you to the destination where you want to go. So we're going to take off here on the Great Barrier Reef, and we're going to fly around these yachts and boats, have a little look around here. Then we're going to make our way over to Hamilton Island. So we're going to shut the canopy. And up here, we're going to turn on the fuel pumps, 1 and 2. There's no sound effects on these just yet. And strobe lights and the navigation lights. There's no sound on the canopy closing either, but it's very early access, and it's not going to be released for a little bit longer, but you guys are going to get to see it first on here. So, if you're not subscribed, guys, I'm going to be showing you all sorts of new aircraft coming out to FlightSim, so I'd appreciate it if you could give us a little sub and a like on this stream as well, guys. So, anyway, quick and simple. Throttle forward just slightly, and we're going to start the engine. Okay, the engine is now started. We're going to take a look at it at the back. There it is. It's quite quiet. But it's really, really nice. We're going to... Oh, we're actually moving. We shouldn't be moving just yet. See, we're like a little boat at the moment. So we're just cruising around like a little boat. I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, we're actually moving already. And my throttle's all the way to idle. That is really cool. So let's turn around. Let's head towards these yachts. This is called Reef World over here. And we're going to fly towards it. Give him a little wave on our way over to Hamilton Island. And you don't need flaps for takeoff on this, guys, because this thing takes off very, very, very quickly. And let's go. And we're up in the air. Look at that, guys. It's pretty neat. Throttle down a little bit. Let's go and have a look at the sights over here at the Great Barrier Reef. Reef World. Let's have a look. You can pick up this Reef World add-on from Sim Market, not in-game market, from the Sim Market itself. But she's very, very, very comfortable to fly. Let's trim it for level flight. So Hamilton Island's around about 30 nautical miles from here, and we're going to fly it around about 100 knots once we've trimmed it. Trimmed it for level flight, there we go. And let's turn on the AP. And we should start turning towards Hamilton Island. If you have a look in the back also, guys, you've got your bag here with all your belongings. I think this red box is the battery power. There's your flaps lever up here as well. Some of the things in here are not clickable just yet, guys, but I'm sure they're going to be. But, you know, as you can hear, I think the sound of the engine on the back is possibly the default sound from a Sobo, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm hoping they're going to change the sound of that as well. Well, let's go into drone camera and look at this while we're flying. You know, it's like 30 odd nautical miles, so I don't even know if we're going to make it there or not. And the good thing about this plane is, guys, you can actually go inside. You can fly with the canopy open as well, because you're not flying that fast. It's actually got tie downs as well. If you land in the water, you can put tie downs with weights on it. It'll keep you in place in the water too. Right, there's a reef over there, and there's Hamilton Island over there in front of us. So let's go into full throttle and see what this can do. See what speed we can get up to. Okay, we're up at 100 knots. So yeah, I want to thank Martin from FlightSim Studio AG for actually giving me an early access to this aircraft as well. It's going to be released on Xbox and PC. It's just like a boat, you know. I don't know too much about these aircrafts, guys, at all. I'm not really into amphibian flying planes, but so far so good. The quality is pretty neat on it. They've done a really good job on it. And I'm digging it. I'm absolutely digging it. If you like sightseeing, if you like traveling little, you know, tropical islands and stuff like that, this plane is definitely for you. Zoom out on the map there and let's see how far we got to go. So, okay, so distance is, we're going to be there in 19 minutes. It's 35 nautical miles. But we can get to see the gorgeous reef as we fly over. Welcome to Queensland, guys. You know, it'd be so nice if I could just put a bit of music on in the background, but I'm afraid it copyrights on YouTube. The thing is, guys, I'm going to have to start uploading a bit more often as well, because Facebook is becoming a joke. It's not the same as it used to be. I've got 136,000 followers on Facebook. The problem is, nobody gets to see my live streams when I'm streaming, or even posts when I post as well. And there's your pilot. They've actually added a pilot to it. He's not animated, but he's there. And she's perfect. She's flying perfectly level in a straight line. There's no winds anywhere. There's the island over there. I don't even know if we're going to get there in time. I didn't want to make a very long video, but here you've got engine information as well, guys. You can go to the next page and all that stuff. Your RPMs. Let's lower the RPM slightly because we might burn the engine up. We don't want to do that. And there's your landing gear switch here. These are inoperative down here, these are. And there's a lot of things that are inoperative, but the radios do work. And there's your altitude gauge and your vertical speed gauge, your compass, You know, in just a little, a little Garmin. You know, for your altitude here, it's just so simple. It's just so relaxing and so easy to fly. I'm really, really digging it. So what do you think, guys? Do you like it? Let me know in the comments. Are you going to be picking this up from FlightSim Studio AG? Or do you think it's a waste of money? And the thing is, I don't even know how much it's going to cost yet. But yeah, this is the very first preview. Preview, guys. It's not review, it's a preview of the Searey. It's just a boat with a gliding wing, basically. That's all it is. Very, very calm winds today. You know what, guys? I think I, overestimated the direction of where we're heading. So I have a feeling, I think we're just going to plonk this plane down in the middle of the ocean here, and call it a day. Camp overnight on the ocean. So I guess you could in this, couldn't you? You got everything you need in there. Put a sleeping bag in there as well. Cover you over at night. So yeah, that's too far away, guys. I overestimated the distance. So just a quick little preview of this aircraft to show you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. Here it is, the Searey from FlightSim Studio AG. Let's land this on the ocean here. Let's go into full flaps. Oh, the best thing about this aircraft is as well, guys, when you land on water, you can actually transverse over to land as well. So it's really cool. You can land on the water, drive onto the land with the wheels down. It's pretty neat. Do you want to see the wheels down? I'll put them down now, actually. That's the wheels going down. So you can take off from dry land or the ocean, or lakes or rivers, wherever you want to fly. Let's bring this down. I'm going to show you the landing on water. There's our shadow. That looks absolutely amazing. But yeah, that would have took at least probably 1 hour until we got to Hamilton. I definitely overestimated the distance. But anyway, we're just going to hover here for a little while until it slows down. And let's get that gear back up before we touch the water. And let's see how long we can float. See how long we can float in the air before we actually touch on the water. Because basically that wing above is just like a glider, and it gives you so much lift. Okay, we're just about to touch the water, but we're still going quite fast. Okay, we're at 30 knots. Going slower. And we're about to touch, guys. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. And we're down, guys. It's meant to have some kind of spray effect on it, but I'm not seeing any spray effect anywhere. There it is, guys, the Searey. I hope you like it, and I hope you pick this up when it gets released. Thank you all for tuning in. This is Scoops G. Come and check me out on Facebook Gaming, or give us a sub, guys, for when I do my next preview or review. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye for now.